to the Think Pink Wedding Dress Boutique. I am Think Pink. It's very nice to meet you. Yes, and congratulations are in order, I believe. So congratulations. This is a very exciting time. Yes, not only do I own this boutique, but I also do help customers. You just happened to get me today, so how exciting. Yes, so let's get right down to business, shall we? Yes, so I read your form that you filled out at the front. And it looks like we're interested in two different styles of dresses. So you're interested in a ball gown and a mermaid, is that correct? Perfect. And do you know how things work in this boutique? Alrighty. So what we do is we not only help you find your perfect wedding dress, but once you are in one of the dresses, we also completely style you. Not hair and makeup per se. We may pull your hair up into a little updo, just something a little bit makeshift, or we may just leave your hair down. But we help you find your veil, your accessories, your shoes, all of that kind of stuff. Yes. So it's a full styling experience. All of our customers love it. They love having a one-stop shop for all of their wedding attire needs. Yes, I think you'll really like it here. So let's start with the ball gown. I've pulled two dresses for you, one a ball gown, one a mermaid, to your specifications that you specified on your form. I think you're really going to like them. Of course, if you don't, please tell me. We can absolutely find you a different dress. But I have pulled two already that I do believe that you're really going to like. Yes, so let's go to our dress form and I'll show you the first one. So this is the first dress that I've picked for you. A gorgeous, absolutely huge, full ball gown. Yes, as we can see, this is an ivory color. And then under here, we have a blush fabric, which I think makes this dress just a little bit different, a little bit unique, a little bit more exciting. We can see the beautiful lace detailing that trails off as we go to the bottom of the skirt. And of course, there's sparkle simply everywhere in this skirt if you look closely. It's simply divine. And then of course we have beading near the top where the lace is. We have smaller beading going down on the lace, but then again it drifts off just like the lace does. We have a boned bodice, a zipper back. I know you said you don't like a corset back, so neither of the gowns I pulled today have a corset back. They have a zip-up back. Yes, I think that's a great choice. Ease of access. We have a lovely boned bodice here so that the dress will stay up. It won't fall, as this is a strapless dress. Yes, so with a boned bodice, it won't fall, it won't move anywhere. And of course, when we make this dress to fit your body perfectly, when we do fittings, of course it's not going to go anywhere there either, but the boned bodice is just a little bit of reinforcement. Yes, so what do we think of this one? We love it. Perfect. Alrighty, well then, let's get it on you, shall we? You look simply stunning, like a true fairy tale princess. How do you feel inside of it? Yes, it is a little bit heavy. Most wedding dresses are, because there's so much detail on them, so it can take a little bit of getting used to when you first put one on. But this especially has some more heft to it because of the ball gown pettiskirt under it. So it does have a little bit more weight than a regular dress, a little bit more weight on your hips. But I think you look simply gorgeous in it. Is it too heavy for you? No? Yes, wedding dresses do take a little bit of getting used to when you first put one on. First putting one on is such a magical experience, I think, but it does take a little bit of getting used to than wearing a regular dress. Yes, so let's get you styled. One thing about this dress that I didn't tell you earlier is that it does have detachable off-the-shoulder straps. So let me show you those. So this is what they look like. As you can see, they'll simply wrap around your shoulder just like that. Yes, and they have a clasp in the front and a clasp in the back for them to attach to, as you can see, these little clasps. Yes, so would you like to put these on, or do you like the completely strapless look? You'd like to try these on? Perfect, alrighty. Let's just attach this little guy right here. Okay, and we'll attach this little guy on the other side. Great. Yes, it does make it a little bit difficult to lift your arms now. What I typically see brides do, and what I personally recommend, is that you keep the straps on for pictures beforehand and during the ceremony, so everyone can see your gorgeous, gorgeous dress with those beautiful straps. And then when you get to the reception, you simply take the straps off, which is a real benefit of them being detachable as opposed to actually sewn in. Of course, we could sew them in for you if you want to keep them on the whole night. But I personally recommend taking them off for the reception, so you have more movement, so you can raise your arms during dancing, so you can do all of those fun things. Yes, so that's what I personally recommend. I love how the straps look, but I think that this dress still looks absolutely radiant without the straps, of course. Yes, and then let's get you styled, shall we? Perfect. Alrighty, so first, since this is a princess dress, I wanted you to feel like a true and total princess. So I got you a gorgeous tiara. I got you this rose gold tiara. Yes, I think the rose gold really complements the blush of the dress, since it's not a fully white dress. It has ivory. And then of course we have a blush underlay under it. Yes, so it has a slight blush look to it, as you saw earlier. So I really think that this rose gold crown would complement that pink really well. Yes, so let's try it on. For your hair, I vote we leave it down. I think that'll look absolutely gorgeous with this ball gown. My personal recommendation for when you're getting styled is to have soft curls go along with it. In order to achieve that, I recommend using curlers the night before, not a curling wand the day of. Curlers the night before. Get your hair wet, put it up in curlers, and then keep them in for as long as you possibly can. And then right when you're about to go out for pictures, then you can release the curls and brush them out very, very slightly. Even just running your fingers through it should do the trick. But for now, let's just leave it down already. Alright, so let's put this gorgeous crown on your head. Beautiful. How does that feel? Yes, so don't shake your head too much, because how these tiaras work is you pin them in on either side. They have a hole on either side. Once I take it off again, I'll show you. And then you put a bobby pin through each of those, a very thick bobby pin, which of course we'll supply you with if you choose to go with this tiara. And then from there, you just one on each side, and then it'll be very secure throughout the night. Yes, it is a little bit heavy again, but I think it looks simply lovely on you. Yes, and I think the rose gold really complements the peach undertones of the dress. Yes, and then for your necklace, I have this absolutely gorgeous, very sparkly diamond necklace for you. Yes, again with the rose gold to match the crown and to match the blush of the dress. It has, once you wear it, it has almost a teardrop shape right here in the center. Its biggest center stone is a teardrop shape, so it gives you a lovely silhouette there. really just points to the dress, really emphasizes the dress. It doesn't take away. The necklace won't wear you, but you'll wear the necklace, which I think is very important. Yes, so allow me to put this on you. Just get the clasp. Alrighty, how does that feel? Not too heavy? Good, good. That's very lovely to hear. Yes, I think the rose gold, they look great on you. Your skin looks absolutely radiant. Yes, I think it's a lovely color on you. Then for your earrings, I wanted to have something a little bit blingy to draw attention to your beautiful long neck. Yes, so I chose these. There we go. Again, rose gold. It has a lovely little leaf detail here, a simple round cut stone, and then another teardrop gem here to really complement the teardrop gem on the necklace. Yes, so let's put these in. First one. Great. And then the other. Great. How do those feel? You're used to wearing heavier earrings, so it doesn't pull too much. It doesn't feel too heavy. It feels normal for you. Oh, good. I'm relieved because normally those earrings can feel a bit heavy on the ears, but if you're used to wearing heavier earrings, then they'll be no problem. Yes, so go ahead. Finally, the big moment. Step in front of the mirror and see how you feel. Yes, go ahead. Just stand there, give it a twirl, admire yourself. Yes, really soak in this moment. Your first wedding dress try on. How exciting. Yes, so don't say anything just yet. Again, give it a full 360 spin. Beautiful. How do you feel? Excellent. And then I almost forgot your shoes. Yes, so for this dress, I thought that these beautiful ivory lace heels would go well with it. It's not too tall of a heel. It's about 1.5 to 2 inches, so not too terribly tall. So you'll be able to wear these the whole night and you'll still be able to dance and your feet won't get sore. Yes, so let's put these on. Yep, just step into them and I'll do the strap for you. Excellent. Now when you're getting dressed on your wedding day, because I've done this so many times, it's a little bit easier for me. But when you're getting dressed on your wedding day, I would recommend putting your shoes on first, especially for this dress, because it can be so hard to get under all the layers of ball gown. So I would personally recommend putting your shoes on first and then stepping into your dress. Yes, so the order that I would do it in would be shoes, the underskirt, and then put the dress over top of the underskirt. You don't want to put your dress on first and then try to pull the underskirt up underneath it. It just won't work that well. You'll be putting in so much effort where it's not needed. So again, shoes, underskirt, dress goes over the top. That's how I would do it, at least. Yeah. So now that you have the complete package on, the heels added just that little bit of height that I think you were missing. How do you feel? Like a princess. Oh, that's great to hear. Yes, this dress does have that effect on people. You feel like a total princess, like you deserve to be pampered, like you deserve to be admired. A lot of people, when they wear this dress, little kids will actually think that they're a princess and come up to them. Yes, it's very adorable. Really creates a few special moments on your wedding day. Yes, it's quite cute. Yes, so you feel like a princess, but is that how you want to feel on your wedding day? Do you want to feel like a princess on your wedding day, or do you want to feel maybe sexy or something? Yes, that's how the second dress will make you feel, is a little more sexy. But if you want to feel like a princess, I think this is the perfect choice for you. You absolutely love it. Oh, good. Yes, it's very hard to beat this dress. Yes, and then another little tip with this dress. I know they just keep coming. There's so many little tricks with this dress, like the removable sleeves, trying to get into it itself. But something that's really fun is if you take off the underskirt. This dress actually doubles as just an A-line dress. So what I've seen a lot of brides do is they'll keep the ball gown underskirt on for the ceremony itself, and then once they get to the reception, or maybe in the later half of the reception when they're just tired of being so voluminous and bumping into things, they take off the underskirt, and then it flows into this beautiful A-line dress. It'll just fit you perfectly, and you'll be able to move a little bit more freely on the dance floor. Yes, so that's another little trick for you with this dress. So we've seen the first dress. What do you say we see the second dress? Perfect. So let me just remove that jewelry from you. First the necklace. Thank you. Then the earrings. One and two. And of course the tiara. We want to take that off before we get changed, or else it is going to fall. Yes, so let's just remove that. Thank you. And now we'll go back into the changing room, get you changed out of that dress and into your robe. And then once we've done that, I'll show you the second dress. Alrighty. Oh wait, I almost forgot your veil. Yes, so I have this gorgeous, very long veil for you. It matches the sparkle of the skirt of the dress. Yes, and then it has this beautiful beading detail all around the edge. So let's put this on. I know you don't have your jewelry on anymore, but I wanted to make sure that you saw the dress with the veil before we moved on to the next one. So sorry I forgot about this. Such a big moment. Yes, so let's just put that right there. Perfect. How does that feel? Yes, it goes all the way to the ground and even a little bit past your dress train. I think this veil really ties in with the princess theme of this dress. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. For your second dress, I do have a shorter veil to show you. So you can get both kinds of veils, really long and a bit shorter. So if you prefer the bit shorter, of course, and you choose this dress, of course we can make that happen. But I personally think that this long veil really just accentuates the princess theme of this dress. You agree? Oh, good. Yes, so now that you've seen the full package, let's change you into your other dress. And next up, we have our simply divine mermaid dress that I picked for you. So as you can see, we have lace detailing all over the dress, quite a bit of lace on the bottom skirt. It flares out into a gorgeous mermaid dress style, just as you wanted for your second dress. We have gemstone detailing all along the dress, a beautiful gemstone belt here, and then we also have sequin detailing all over, not beaded detailing, sequin detailing. Yes, we also have a plunge neckline here. At first it's a sweetheart, and then it goes into a plunge. If you're not comfortable with the plunge, you can of course put white fabric here instead, just to cover it up. Depends on your style preferences. Everyone's a little bit different. but I recommend trying it with the plunge first to really get the full feel of the dress. Yes, this one is a bit more sexy than the other one, as I mentioned before. I still think you'll feel like a beautiful bride in this. Possibly like a princess, but more like a sexy bride. Yes, I think this, if you want to feel very confident, I definitely think that this is the dress for you. We can of course add straps if you're not comfortable with just a straight up strapless dress. We can of course do that for the first dress too. If you want straps that are actually going up the shoulder to give you a bit more support. We do not have boning in this bodice, just a little bit on the side. Each side has boning in it, but not the full top. But we can of course add that for you if that's something that you desire. So let's get this dress on you, shall we? Alrighty, you look fabulous. How do you feel? You feel very sexy. Yes, that dress has this effect on people. I think it looks great. I think it really emphasizes your body shape. It really shows off all the places that you want to show off and hides any places that you don't. I think that's really unique about this dress. Sometimes when you go with a tighter fitting dress, it'll show everything, but this dress kind of disguises those places that we don't want to show off. Yes, of course, if you prefer, we can make it tighter. We probably will have to take it in a little bit when we do fittings, but this is your size. Yes, but we will have to take it in just a little bit on the sides here. Yes, but I think it'll look beautiful when it's done. Yes, so let's get you styled. I have two headpieces that I want to show you. Yes. So first off, I have this beautiful crown. Yes, it's got gorgeous points on the top, very sparkly to match the silver detailing. Yes, for these accessories, I'm choosing more of a silver approach since this dress is stark white with silver detailing. It's not the blush as we saw in the ball gown, so I think silver accessories are the way to go. Yes, so we have another crown if you're wanting to go for a crown, but I do have something different. So I have this lovely, it's almost like a circlet. It just goes right on top of your head. It doesn't go across your forehead, but it just goes right on top of your head, and then you tie it with these ribbons. Yes, so I think that this could be a lovely option for you. Just wanted to give you options. You've already seen yourself in a tiara, but you haven't seen yourself with a kind of headband circlet, so I wanted to give you that option. So for this dress, I think that putting your hair up to really emphasize your body shape will look great. Yeah? You want to try it? Perfect. So I have this little claw clip here. I'm just going to gather your hair, put it right up. Yeah, just a little makeshift updo. Yeah, of course you could do something more fancy on your wedding day, and I do recommend that you do rather than just a little claw clip. But this is to just give you a basic idea. And then let's untie these. And let's put this on your head. Perfect. How does that feel? It feels very lightweight. Yes, it's definitely not as heavy as a tiara, but I think with the updo, it still gives a gorgeous bridal effect. Yes, and then let's get your necklace on. For this dress, since it's so sparkly, I wanted to go with a more simple necklace, just one simple diamond right on the center of your chest. I think that'll really emphasize the dress and not take away from it We don't want to have too much sparkle, or else that'll look a bit tacky. Yes. Of course, if you want a more sparkly necklace, we can always accommodate, but this is what I will personally recommend for you. Yes, let's just put that on right there. Gorgeous. And then for your earrings, I've actually got the same earrings as we had for the first dress, just in silver. So again, the leaf detail, the single gem, and the teardrop gem. I think again, it'll emphasize your gorgeous long neck. So let's try these. Perfect. And then the other one. Excellent. How does that feel? Yes, should feel the same as the other ones, not too heavy for you. Yes, and then for your veil, allow me to grab it. So for your veil, I have this gorgeous one here. So it has the same beading detailing as the other one that goes all along the edges, but this one is a little bit shorter. It'll go just past your waist, which I think will really make it emphasize your dress shape again, because you're going to have volume, tight volume, which I think will look excellent. So allow me to put this on you. Great. Go ahead, shake your head a little bit. Yeah, so how I recommend putting in a veil is you saw the little comb on it. Yes, so when you're putting the comb into your hair, I recommend bobby pinning the comb on either side as well, just to give it that little bit of extra security. Yes, that's what I personally recommend, especially for the first veil, since that's going to be dragging on the ground. You really want to make sure that that's secure so it doesn't accidentally fall off. So that's how I recommend you secure your veil. But how does that feel? And then of course, I have your shoes. For this dress, since this is a more fun dress, I thought a fun heel would be rather nice. These could be your something blue. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. This could be your lovely something blue. And the heel is just slightly taller than the other ones, but it's still a pretty short heel, so your feet shouldn't get sore in these. I would recommend breaking in your shoes before your wedding day, because it's going to be a very, very long day. And then I would also plan on scheduling a break in there to take off your shoes, just to give your feet a little bit of rest. But you shouldn't be uncomfortable in these. They're still a pretty low heel. Yeah, so let's put these on. Great. How do those feel? Yeah, I think they give just the right amount of height. So I think they look great. And now it is that very special time. Go ahead, look in the mirror. What do you think? I think you look like a bombshell, if I can be very frank. Yes, I think you look great. Still bridal. I love the circlet on top. I think that with your hair up just looks absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I do. But of course, my opinion doesn't matter. What do you think? You feel very confident in this dress. That's great. Go ahead, give a full 360 twirl. Yes, the train in the back is rather long. I think that's one of the highlights of this dress. It's very gorgeous. And of course, again, if you're not comfortable with just being strapless, we can add some straps to it if that's something that'll make your comfort level higher. Yes. So is this your dress? Or is the first one your dress? It's a hard decision, I know. The first one. You want to feel like a princess. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I do think that matches your personality quite well. When I saw you in that first dress, I just knew, oh, that's gonna be your dress. But I didn't want to say anything, of course, because I didn't want to lead you into picking a certain one over another, but I think that's a great choice. I think you looked excellent in that dress and that it really suits you. Yes. So let's get you changed out of all of this and then I'll take you to the register where you can pay, we can get all your information. It's gonna take about a month to get your dress in. Yeah, it's a pretty quick turnaround time here. Yeah, so not you won't have to wait very long. Um, and I think you made an excellent choice today. I hope you're very happy with it. Thank you so much for coming to our boutique. We really appreciate your patronage. Yes, and let's get you changed out of the dress and let's get you all rung up. And again, congratulations.